What if the coins hiding in your pocket right now could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? In today's video, we're counting down 6 incredible United States coins that have captured the attention of collectors and auction enthusiasts across the country. From rare Roosevelt dimes and valuable Jefferson nickels to extraordinary Washington quarters, these coins may look ordinary at first glance, but their estimated values could completely change the way you look at your spare change. Some of these remarkable coins have been linked to auction prices reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, making them some of the most exciting discoveries in modern coin collecting. Stay with us until the end, because the number one coin on today's list has an estimated value that may surprise you. Let's begin the countdown of the top 6 most valuable coins that collectors are searching for right now. First coin. The 2022 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark is a modern United States coin that many people overlook in their everyday pocket change. Most collectors see it as a common 10-cent coin, but certain examples with unusual characteristics, strong strike details, and distinctive surface marks have attracted significant attention among coin enthusiasts. Today, we are taking a closer look at a 2022 D Roosevelt dime found in very fine condition, showing visible circulation, light scratches, and normal wear that developed through years of handling. While millions of dimes were produced at the Denver Mint during 2022, collectors know that not every coin is the same. Small differences in preservation, minting quality, and collector demand can sometimes create extraordinary opportunities in the coin market. This particular Roosevelt dime has become the subject of discussion because of its remarkable estimated auction value of around $240,000. When examining the front of the coin, collectors immediately notice the familiar portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The design remains one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. Even though the coin displays scratches and signs of circulation, many of the major design elements remain visible and attractive. The hair details, facial features, and lettering continue to show enough definition to qualify the coin as very fine. Such preservation is important because collectors carefully study every detail before assigning a market value. The reverse side displays the traditional torch design surrounded by an olive branch and an oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength. On a circulated example, some wear is expected, but collectors often search for coins that still retain strong details despite years of use. In this case, the reverse design remains clear enough to attract attention from specialists who focus on modern Roosevelt dime varieties and unusual collectible examples. Many people wonder how a modern dime could ever reach a value near $240. The answer usually involves a combination of rarity, collector demand, condition factors, and unique characteristics that separate one coin from millions of others. Some coins become valuable because of unusual minting errors, while others gain attention because of distinctive features discovered after entering circulation. Once collectors identify something uncommon, competition can increase rapidly, especially when only a limited number of similar examples are known. Auction records have shown that collectors are willing to pay impressive amounts for modern coins when a special feature makes them stand out from ordinary examples. Professional grading, authentication, and market demand all play important roles in determining final prices. A coin that appears ordinary to the average person may look completely different through the eyes of an experienced collector who understands rare varieties and hidden details. The Denver Mint has produced billions of coins over the years, and the D mint mark has become a familiar symbol for American collectors. Every year, Millions of Roosevelt dimes leave the facility and enter circulation across the country. Most continue to be used as everyday money, but a small number eventually become collectible because of unusual circumstances. This possibility keeps treasure hunters searching through coin rolls, bank boxes, and pocket change in hopes of finding something extraordinary. Collectors often recommend examining every dime carefully under good lighting. Small details can make a significant difference in value. Surface marks, strike quality, die characteristics, and overall eye appeal are all important factors. Even a circulated coin with scratches can attract attention if it possesses features that are not commonly found on other examples from the same year and mint. The popularity of Roosevelt dimes continues to grow among modern coin collectors. Many enjoy building complete date and mint collections, while others focus on varieties, errors, and high-value discoveries. Stories of rare dimes selling for large amounts inspire new collectors to learn more about numismatics and begin searching through their own coins. A 2022 D Roosevelt dime in very fine condition with visible scratches may appear ordinary at first glance, but examples associated with exceptional collector interest can achieve astonishing values. With an estimated auction market value approaching $240,000, this coin demonstrates how even modern pocket change can become the center of excitement in the collecting world. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, it serves as a reminder that remarkable discoveries may still be waiting in circulation, hidden among the coins people use every day without a second thought. Next coin, the 1971 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark, is one of those coins that many people have seen, but very few have truly examined. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary 10-cent piece from everyday circulation. Yet certain examples have attracted extraordinary attention among collectors and auction specialists. This particular 1971 Roosevelt dime, showing visible scratches and classified in very fine condition, has become the subject of growing interest because of its estimated auction value of approximately $260. Such a remarkable figure may seem unbelievable for a coin that originally carried a face value of only 10 cents. But the world of rare coin collecting is filled with surprising discoveries and unexpected treasures. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose image has appeared on the dime since 1946. Even though this example displays circulation wear and surface scratches, the major design elements remain visible. The lettering around the rim can still be read clearly, and Roosevelt's facial features continue to show solid detail. Collectors appreciate coins that maintain strong design characteristics despite years of use because these details help establish the overall grade and desirability of the piece. Turning to the reverse side, the traditional torch is positioned between an olive branch and an oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, values that have long been associated with American coinage. On a very fine example, much of the original design remains intact, even though some wear is visible on the highest points. Experienced collectors carefully examine these details because small differences can dramatically affect a coin's value and market appeal. Many people wonder how a 1971 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark could ever command a value near $260. The answer often lies in a combination of rarity, collector demand, historical significance, and unusual characteristics that distinguish one coin from millions of others. Some high-value dimes gain attention because of rare die varieties, striking anomalies, or unique production features. Once a coin becomes recognized as scarce or desirable, competition among collectors can increase dramatically. The absence of a mint mark on a 1971 dime indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally produced coins without mint marks during that period. While most Philadelphia dimes from 1971 are common, collectors understand that exceptional examples occasionally emerge with features that separate them from ordinary circulation pieces. These special characteristics often become the focus of collector interest and can lead to impressive auction results. Coin grading plays a major role in determining market value. A very fine coin is expected to show moderate wear but still retain substantial design detail. Collectors study every aspect of a coin's appearance, including strike quality, surface preservation, eye appeal, and originality. Even when scratches are present, a coin may remain highly desirable if it possesses unusual traits that are difficult to find elsewhere. Auction houses regularly witness intense bidding activity whenever a notable Roosevelt dime appears on the market. Serious collectors understand that opportunities to acquire special examples may be limited. As a result, competitive bidding can drive prices far beyond what casual observers would expect. Stories of valuable dimes selling for extraordinary amounts continue to inspire collectors around the world. The year 1971 occupies an interesting place in American coin history. During this era, billions of coins were produced to meet the demands of commerce throughout the United States. Most entered circulation and performed their intended role as everyday currency. However, hidden among these countless coins were examples that would eventually attract the attention of specialists and become highly sought-after collectibles. Collectors often search through rolls of dimes obtained from banks, estate collections, and inherited coin accumulations. The possibility of finding a valuable coin keeps the hobby exciting. Every coin is examined for unusual details, minting variations, and signs of rarity. Although the majority prove to be ordinary examples, occasional discoveries remind collectors that valuable treasures can still be found in unexpected places. The Roosevelt dime series remains one of the most popular collecting categories in American numismatics. Its long history, affordable entry point, and potential for rare discoveries make it appealing to both beginners and experienced collectors. Stories involving high-value examples continue to generate interest and encourage people to learn more about coin collecting. This 1971 Roosevelt dime, with no mint mark, visible scratches, and very fine condition, demonstrates how a seemingly ordinary coin can become an object of fascination. With an estimated auction market value of around $260,000, it serves as a powerful reminder that remarkable collectibles sometimes emerge from the most common forms of American currency. For collectors, every dime represents a potential opportunity, and the search for the next great discovery continues with every coin that passes through their hands. Next coin, the 1987 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, is a coin that many Americans have handled at some point without realizing that certain examples could attract tremendous attention from collectors. Produced as a standard 5-cent coin for everyday circulation, the vast majority of 1987 nickels entered cash registers, wallets, and piggy banks across the country. Most continued their journey through circulation with little notice, but a select group of collectors began paying close attention to unusual examples that stood apart from ordinary pieces. One such coin, showing visible scratches and graded in very fine condition, has been associated with an estimated auction market value of approximately $360,000, making it one of the most talked about Jefferson nickels among enthusiasts. The front of the coin displays the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in American history. His image has appeared on the Jefferson nickel series for decades and remains one of the most recognizable designs in United States coinage. Even though this particular coin shows signs of circulation and surface scratches, many important details remain visible. The profile of Jefferson, the inscriptions surrounding the portrait, and the date continue to display enough detail to support a very fine grade. Collectors place significant importance on these characteristics because they help determine a coin's overall desirability and market appeal. Looking at the reverse side, the coin features the famous image of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate. The structure is rich in architectural detail and serves as a symbol of American heritage. In very fine condition, much of the design remains visible despite moderate wear from circulation. Collectors carefully study the sharpness of Monticello's features, the lettering, and the overall appearance of the reverse, because these factors contribute to the coin's attractiveness and collector demand. The D Mint mark identifies the coin as having been struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary coin-producing facilities in the United States. During 1987, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of nickels to meet the needs of commerce throughout the nation. Most examples remain common today, but collectors understand that not every coin is identical. Small differences in production, preservation, and rarity can transform an ordinary nickel into a highly sought-after collectible. Many people are surprised to hear that a 5-cent coin could potentially command a value of $360. In the world of numismatics, however, exceptional coins often achieve remarkable prices. A combination of rarity, collector demand, unique characteristics, and market competition can elevate the value of a coin far beyond its original face value. When collectors identify a particularly desirable example, bidding activity can become intense, especially if similar pieces are difficult to obtain. Coin grading remains one of the most important factors influencing value. A very fine coin displays moderate wear but retains significant detail across the major design elements. Professional graders evaluate the condition of a coin by examining wear patterns, strike quality, surface preservation, and eye appeal. Even when scratches are present, a coin may still command substantial interest if it possesses qualities that make it stand out from the millions of other examples produced during the same year. The Jefferson Nickel series has become one of the most popular collecting categories in the United States. Many hobbyists begin by assembling date and mint collections, while others focus on varieties, unusual strikes, and notable rarities. Over the years, stories of valuable nickels have inspired countless collectors to search through rolls of coins in hopes of finding a hidden treasure. The possibility that an ordinary-looking nickel could be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars adds excitement to every search. Auction houses regularly witness strong demand whenever important Jefferson nickels are offered for sale. Experienced collectors recognize that opportunities to acquire significant pieces may be rare. When a desirable example reaches the auction block, competitive bidding can drive prices to astonishing levels. Collectors are often willing to pay substantial amounts for coins that complete collections, represent unusual varieties, or possess exceptional historical interest. The year 1987 occupies a unique place within the Jefferson Nickel series. Although millions were produced, collectors continue to study surviving examples in search of unusual features and noteworthy characteristics. Every year brings new discoveries as collectors examine old collections, bankrolls, and estate holdings. These discoveries keep the hobby vibrant and encourage continued interest in modern American coinage. Searching for valuable nickels has become a rewarding activity for many enthusiasts. Coin roll hunting, estate sales, flea markets, and inherited collections all provide opportunities to uncover overlooked treasures. While most coins encountered during these searches are common, the occasional discovery of a remarkable example reminds collectors why the hobby remains so appealing. The 1987 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, visible scratches, and very fine condition demonstrates how extraordinary the coin market can be. With an estimated auction value of approximately $360,000, this 5-cent coin represents the fascinating possibilities that exist within everyday American currency. Its story serves as a reminder that even the most familiar coins can hold surprising value, and that remarkable discoveries may still be waiting to be found by observant collectors who take the time to look closely at every coin they encounter. Next coin. The 1984 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark is a coin that most people would never expect to be associated with a significant auction value. As a standard 5-cent coin produced for circulation in the United States, millions of examples entered everyday commerce and were spent without a second thought. However, collectors know that certain coins can become extraordinary because of rarity, unusual characteristics, collector demand, and market interest. This particular 1984 pp Jefferson nickel, showing visible scratches and graded in very fine condition, has attracted attention because of an estimated auction value reaching approximately $360. Such a figure transforms an ordinary pocket coin into a fascinating piece of numismatic history. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers, and the third President of the United States. The design has been a staple of American coinage for decades and remains one of the most recognized images in the country. Even though this example shows evidence of circulation and surface scratches, many important details remain visible. Jefferson's profile, the lettering, and the date continue to display sufficient detail to qualify the coin as very fine. Collectors carefully examine these features because every detail contributes to a coin's desirability and overall market value. On the reverse side, collectors find the famous image of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate. The structure has appeared on Jefferson nickels for generations and is one of the most iconic reverse designs in American coinage. In very fine condition, many architectural details remain visible despite years of circulation. Collectors appreciate coins that retain strong design features because they provide a clearer representation of the original strike and overall quality. The presence of the P mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. By 1984, the Philadelphia facility was producing enormous quantities of coins for circulation across the nation. Most of these nickels entered daily commerce and were used countless times. However, a small number eventually gained attention due to unique characteristics that separated them from ordinary examples. These differences often become the foundation of exceptional collector demand. Many people find it difficult to understand how a nickel originally worth only 5 cents could potentially achieve a value of $360. The answer lies in the specialized world of coin collecting. Rare varieties, unusual striking characteristics, exceptional historical significance, and strong collector demand can elevate the value of a coin far beyond its face value. Once collectors recognize a particular example as special or difficult to obtain, competition among buyers can increase dramatically. Coin grading plays a critical role in determining value. A very fine coin exhibits noticeable wear from circulation, but still retains much of its original detail. Grading professionals examine every aspect of a coin, including surface preservation, strike quality, wear patterns, and overall eye appeal. Although scratches may be present, collectors often focus on the features that make the coin unique. In some cases, rarity and demand outweigh the effects of minor imperfections. The Jefferson Nichols series has long been popular among collectors because it offers a combination of historical significance and accessibility. Many enthusiasts begin their collecting journey with nickels because they are affordable and easy to find. Over time, collectors learn that certain dates, mint marks, and unusual examples can command impressive premiums. Stories of valuable nickels continue to inspire people to examine their pocket change more carefully. Auction markets frequently demonstrate the power of collector demand. When a notable coin appears before interested buyers, bidding can escalate quickly. Serious collectors understand that opportunities to acquire important examples may be limited. As a result, prices sometimes rise far beyond expectations. A coin with a unique story, strong collector interest, and limited availability can become the centerpiece of a competitive auction. The year 1984 represents an important period in modern American coinage. The United States Mint was producing coins in enormous numbers to support a growing economy and a large population. Most nickels from that year continue to circulate or remain tucked away in jars, drawers, and collections. Yet among these countless examples, certain pieces have emerged as highly desirable collectibles. Collectors often spend hours searching through coin rolls, inherited collections, and dealer inventories looking for hidden treasures. The possibility of discovering an overlooked rarity keeps the hobby exciting and rewarding. Every coin offers the chance to uncover something unusual. Even a worn coin with scratches can become valuable if it possesses the right combination of rarity and collector appeal. The 1984 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark, visible scratches, and very fine condition serves as an example of how extraordinary the coin market can be. With an estimated auction value of approximately $360,000, this remarkable 5-cent piece demonstrates that significant treasures may be hiding in plain sight. For collectors and enthusiasts, it remains a reminder that every coin has a story, and sometimes that story can lead to an astonishing value far beyond anyone's expectations. Next coin, the 1993 Washington quarter with the P mint mark, is a coin that most people would never expect to be worth more than its face value of 25 cents. Millions of these quarters were produced by the Philadelphia Mint and entered circulation throughout the United States. They passed through countless hands, cash registers, vending machines, and bank deposits without attracting much attention. However, collectors know that certain examples can become highly desirable because of their rarity, unusual characteristics, and strong demand in the numismatic marketplace. One particular 1993 Washington quarter, displaying visible scratches and graded in very fine condition, has drawn significant interest due to an estimated auction value of approximately $470. Such a remarkable value demonstrates how an ordinary coin can become an extraordinary collectible. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This classic design has appeared on the quarter for generations and remains one of the most recognized images in American coinage. Even though this example shows evidence of circulation and visible surface scratches, much of the important design detail remains intact. Washington's profile is still clearly visible, and the surrounding inscriptions continue to display strong definition. These details are important because collectors evaluate every aspect of a coin when determining its grade and overall desirability. Turning to the reverse side, the coin displays the traditional eagle design that was used on Washington quarters before the introduction of the state quarter program. The eagle, with its wings spread proudly, symbolizes freedom, strength, and national pride. In very fine condition, many of the eagle's details remain visible despite years of circulation. Collectors carefully inspect the feathers, lettering, and overall appearance because these elements help establish the quality and attractiveness of the coin. The P Mint mark indicates that this quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most important coin production facilities in the United States. During 1993, the Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of quarters for use in everyday commerce. While the vast majority remain common today, collectors understand that certain examples can stand out because of unusual characteristics, limited availability, or special collector interest. These unique factors often separate ordinary coins from highly valuable ones. Many people are surprised to learn that a quarter could potentially command a value approaching $470. Zeroth in the world of coin collecting, rarity and demand are often the driving forces behind extraordinary prices. Coins that possess distinctive features, unusual production traits, or significant collector appeal can become highly sought after. When only a limited number of desirable examples are available, competition among collectors can push auction prices to astonishing levels. Condition plays a critical role in determining value. A very fine coin shows moderate wear from circulation, but still retains strong details across the major design elements. Professional grading experts examine factors such as wear patterns, strike quality, surface preservation, eye appeal, and overall originality. Although scratches are visible on this example, collectors may still consider it highly desirable if it possesses qualities that are difficult to find in other coins from the same year and mint. The Washington Quarter series has remained one of the most popular areas of coin collecting for decades. Many collectors enjoy building complete date and mint sets, while others focus on unusual varieties and noteworthy discoveries. The series offers an exciting combination of history, accessibility, and the potential for valuable finds. Stories involving rare quarters continue to inspire collectors to search through their own coins and learn more about American numismatics. Auction houses frequently feature important Washington quarters because collector demand remains strong. When a particularly desirable coin becomes available, competitive bidding often follows. Serious collectors recognize that opportunities to acquire exceptional pieces may be limited, and this sense of scarcity can drive prices higher. A coin that appears ordinary to the average person may represent a major opportunity to an experienced collector. The year 1993 represents an interesting period in modern United States coinage. The country was experiencing continued economic growth, and the mint was producing large numbers of coins to meet commercial demand. Most quarters from that year served their intended purpose as everyday currency. However, a small number eventually attracted attention within the collecting community because of characteristics that made them stand out from ordinary circulation pieces. Coin collecting remains a rewarding hobby because every coin carries a story. Some stories involve historical events, while others involve surprising discoveries and unexpected values. Collectors enjoy the challenge of searching for rare examples hidden among common coins. Whether examining pocket change, bankrolls, estate collections, or inherited coin accumulations, the possibility of finding something extraordinary keeps the hobby exciting. Collectors often spend countless hours studying coins under magnification, searching for details that might be overlooked by others. These efforts occasionally lead to remarkable discoveries that transform an ordinary coin into a valuable collectible. Such stories continue to capture the imagination of collectors around the world and encourage new generations to join the hobby. The 1993 Washington quarter, with the P mint mark, visible scratches, and very fine condition, serves as a fascinating example of the possibilities that exist within American coin collecting. With an estimated auction market value of approximately $470,000, this quarter demonstrates how a simple piece of pocket change can become an object of extraordinary interest. For collectors, it is a reminder that valuable treasures may still be waiting to be discovered among the coins people handle every day without giving them a second glance. Next coin, the 1974 Washington quarter with no mint mark, is one of the most interesting modern-era coins discussed by collectors who search for hidden treasures in everyday change. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary 25-cent coin that circulated throughout the United States during the 1970s. Millions of these quarters were produced and spent in stores, vending machines, and businesses across the country. Yet certain examples have gained extraordinary attention from collectors because of their rarity, unique characteristics, and strong demand within the numismatic market. One remarkable example, showing visible scratches and graded in very fine condition, has been associated with an estimated auction market value of approximately $460,000, turning a simple quarter into a highly desirable collectible. The obverse of the coin features the famous portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed to honor one of the nation's most important historical figures, the Washington quarter has remained one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Even though this particular example displays signs of circulation and visible scratches, many important details remain intact. The profile of Washington, the surrounding inscriptions, and the date are still clearly visible. These details are essential because collectors evaluate every aspect of a coin when determining its overall quality and potential value. The reverse side showcases the traditional eagle design used on Washington quarters during that era. The eagle stands proudly with its wings spread, symbolizing strength and freedom. Despite circulation wear, much of the reverse design remains visible on a very fine example. Collectors carefully inspect the eagle's feathers, lettering, and overall appearance because these details contribute significantly to the coin's grade and desirability. Even minor differences in preservation can affect how collectors view a particular coin. The absence of a mint mark indicates that this quarter was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. During 1974, Philadelphia struck hundreds of millions of quarters for circulation throughout the United States. Most examples remain common today, but collectors know that not every coin is identical. Occasionally, unique characteristics, unusual production features, or limited surviving examples elevate certain coins far above the value of ordinary circulation pieces. Many people wonder how a quarter worth only 25 cents could potentially command a value of $460. The answer lies within the fascinating world of coin collecting, where rarity and demand often determine value. Collectors constantly search for coins that stand apart from the rest. Whether due to unusual striking characteristics, rare varieties, or exceptional collector interest, certain coins become highly sought after. When demand exceeds supply, values can increase dramatically, especially when only a small number of similar examples are known. Condition remains one of the most important factors influencing market value. A very fine coin displays moderate wear from circulation while retaining substantial detail in the major design elements. Professional grading services carefully examine every aspect of a coin's appearance, including strike quality, surface preservation, eye appeal, and wear patterns. Although scratches may be present, collectors often focus on the qualities that make the coins special. A coin with rare characteristics can remain highly valuable even when it is not in perfect condition. The Washington Quarter series has long been one of the most popular collecting areas in American numismatics. Many collectors attempt to assemble complete sets covering multiple decades of production. Others focus on specific years, mint marks, varieties, and unusual examples. The possibility of discovering a valuable quarter keeps collectors searching through bankrolls, inherited collections, and old coin jars in hopes of finding something extraordinary. Auction houses regularly feature important Washington quarters because collector demand remains strong. When a rare or desirable example becomes available, bidding can become highly competitive. Serious collectors recognize that opportunities to acquire exceptional coins may be limited. As a result, prices can rise quickly as multiple bidders compete to secure ownership of a significant piece. The year 1974 represents an interesting chapter in American coin production. The United States Mint was producing enormous numbers of coins to support the growing economy and increasing commercial activity throughout the country. Most quarters from that year fulfilled their intended purpose as everyday money. However, a small number eventually gained recognition within the collecting community because of characteristics that made them stand out from ordinary examples. Coin collecting continues to attract people of all ages because it combines history, education, and the excitement of discovery. Every coin tells a story about the time in which it was produced. Some coins remain common and inexpensive, while others develop remarkable value because of rarity and collector demand. This unpredictability is one of the reasons the hobby remains so popular. Collectors often spend countless hours examining coins under magnification, searching for details that others may overlook. The discovery of a valuable coin can transform an ordinary collection into something truly special. Stories of rare quarters selling for extraordinary amounts inspire collectors to continue their search and learn more about the fascinating world of numismatics. The 1974 Washington Quarter, with no mint mark, visible scratches, and very fine condition, demonstrates how an everyday coin can become an object of tremendous interest. With an estimated auction value of approximately $460,000, this remarkable quarter serves as a reminder that valuable treasures may still exist among ordinary coins. For collectors and enthusiasts, it represents the excitement, mystery, and potential rewards that make coin collecting one of the most enduring hobbies in the world.